that are going to be educating the public, both the taxpayers. They know what their money is being used for. They know how much they are supposed to pay, so that when you're paying, you are not paying grudgingly. You know that your money is being used to do something. And two, you know exactly what are you supposed to pay. It's not just somebody walking up to your shop or your organization and ask you to pay certain amount. You should know what is the tax law saying. So these are what our organization has tried to achieve. This is because of the program the state to state had with the government, the finance unit. So they had to come up with a tax education unit.
Please tell us your name and where you call from. Iboko Edwin, all right. Thank you. Go on, sir.
Transparency information from government to the people.
Yes.
Okay, you see, sometimes they are not even giving us information before they will do anything they want to do. Then they do on their own. You see, the other past government is more better than this. This changing of this Naira note, if it was the past government, they have to give the information to the people, ask people, how will I see them before we change this Naira? Or before we change this future? But this one, they didn't inform anybody. They just say they want to change the Naira. That is one. Second, two, are you there?
Yes, we are listening.
Okay, two. Sometimes they will not do anything work. Even for example, from Igogo here now, I will tell you from this Mini road, they just do like two poles. Put concrete, just put I said two poles. But now they will now see no use on the television. Tell us that they have finished the whole road.
So,
this is the wrong information that the
no,
government back to us.
Edwin, let me ask you.
Okay.
Are you sure that government has said that they have finished this particular road we are talking about?
That should be the question. That what hold them for many years.
You know what I'm saying. You alleged, you accuse government of saying. Just hold on, sir. Just hold on, sir. Please don't be annoyed. We accuse government of saying that they have done that road, finished that road, whereas they have not finished it. So I'm asking you, are you sure that government said it?
But the contractors have collected money from the road.
No, what this is part of what we are doing. We want you to.
That is part of the wrong information that government, this organization there, they should follow everything that government. You know what? So what I tell you, our God, are we waiting for the internet? Are we going to tell you what thing happen?
All right. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. I think the issues are clear. He was just assuming that government had concluded, giving information that they had built the road, but it's not true. He didn't even confirm it to say that government said they said. He was just imagining. I think these are part of things. Having a feedback mechanism is very, very important. He raised an issue of information not being carried along. To what extent do you think that civil society organization PEP, can intervene in bridging this gap?
Okay, we are, by God's grace, we are good at what we are doing, and we saw all these things coming. There is a project that
just 1 minute,
right.
Because we have another caller. Let's pick this call.
Right.
Hello, good morning. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir. What's your name and where do you call from? Please, Evaristus, could you raise up your voice a bit? Oh. Okay. Go on, sir.
I want to have information about what the government is doing concerning the rent allowance of politicians and then the gratuity of engineers.
Okay. Well, Evaristos, we are not government. We are just talking about some of these issues you are talking about. Yes, I think the organization will take the feedback to government and find out about severance allowance and gratuity of workers. Yes, I think they will take it. You take it from here. And Ngozi, what do you have to say about this?
That's beyond the scope of this work, but we've heard you.
Hello, sir.
I say it is beyond the scope of what we are discussing today, but we have heard you, so we take the proper action, the ones we can do. We are not the government, just like he rightly said. We are civil society, so we do our best.
Okay, so you go and inform government about this issue.
Exactly. We'll do the one we can. Let me not make a bogus claim here or
Okay.
promise.
Okay.
Okay, just like I was saying before the call entered, PEP being sponsored by USAID through their state-to-state activity in Nigeria has come up to bridge this gap between the communication between government and the people. The sets of very soon the app will be very, very efficient. It's out there on the Play Store. It is called Mepeya, Meppeya. So you can check for the app on Play Store. If you download it, you should be able to register yourself and have an account. That is where you can, if you have a project in your locality that is not completed, you can actually log in and make your complaint, because that is where we are going to be getting feedback from the people and then to the government. That was why it was sponsored by USAID, and it was launched like a month back, and last week the thing went online on Play Store. If you have your Android, you can download the app. It is not large. You can download it. Is a very few gig and MB. You download it, register, create your account with them. If you have anything that the government is doing, a project in your locality and is not being carried out, just go there. You can actually search. It has a search button where you search using your local government, using your word, and search for the activities that government are doing around you. And then if there is anything, maybe all these ones that have been abandoned for a couple of months or years, just state your dissatisfaction to the government, and then the feedback can be received, and then the government will see it. What we are doing is to bridge this gap. We can't act on behalf of the government, but we can actually take feedback from the people to the government. We'll go to the rural area, we'll tell the local governments at their own level to get feedback. If they want to carry out any project, they should go to the people. It's the people living in that rural area that knows what exactly they need. So they should get feedback, get to talk with the people before executing any project. Somebody living in Abakaliki here cannot say what a man in Iko needs exactly. You need to go there and ask that man, what do you need around here? Since you are there, you are just a steward serving the person at Iko. Go there and ask the person, what exactly do you need? And not just staying here to execute a project. So this is what we are bringing to the notice of the government, and to some extent, we've recorded success. And then these are apps that just went online. We believe by the time the much publicity is done about it, that the people of Ebonyi State are going to take advantage of it, because most times all these good plans and something that are worthwhile, that should make governance better and then enhance transparency, they will be out there, but they are not being utilized. We had a good flag off for the program. After we created the app, there was a flag off, and then we told people, we expect people go to Play Store. You have your Android, download it on your phone, just create your account with your name and username, and that's all. Anything that is happening in your environment, you can log in there and then make your complaint, and you get your feedback, and then forward it to the right persons.
To some extent, you said government is responding, to what you are to your reports. Could you give us example of such responses?
Okay, I just did that. The tax unit, by next year, by God's grace, they are going to introduce a tax education unit to the tax system, because the layman there doesn't really know what is tax. It just means that government is coming to take money from me. They should be educated. What percentage do you pay as a taxpayer? And then what is it used for? There are so many other mechanisms. How do you pay it? Who collects it? How is it remitted to the government, and all those things? So it is through the activities of state to state and all these civil society organization that they are now going to introduce a tax education unit. So that I believe that government is responding, as it is a sign that they are responding, and there are so many that won't be able to exhaust here. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Ngozi. The issue is carrying the public along, or let the public to be part of the program is sometimes a Herculean task. So how do you push the people, so to speak, to be part of this process? Because people usually complain from the side, they complain, but they do not want, like people who talk about vote, that this is not a good government, this person is not doing well, but the person doesn't come out to vote. What steps should we take to make people be part of this process?
Okay, one of the first steps to take is exactly what you are doing. There is this adage that you can take a horse to the stream, but you can't force it to drink water. So we will be doing this, the publicity, talking to people the way we have social media handles. It's just that there are so many information flying out there, but you can check for a verified account, or make sure that you're getting this from the social media handle that is belonging to this organization. We will just keep talking. That's what I know we'll do. We are not going to force anybody, but we'll keep talking. Just like I've said about the app now, to show that you're a responsible citizen, to just show your civic duty and all that, you just go to app store, Google Play Store. It won't take much. Then download it and start using.
We have a call.
All right.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning. This is Engineer Timothy.
Okay, where do you call from, sir?
I am calling from Abakaliki, government.
Okay, sir.
God bless you. I love, in fact, this statement that you were making, you keep on talking. You were making that statement for my call connected.
All right.
Honestly, I love the boldness and the manner you people are addressing this matter. And upon that, our leaders and our politicians are kind of human beings, the kind of people that if they do, they will come around to ask you who did that thing, who is responsible to this. So they will be the one that got that problem. They will come around to ask who did it. It's unfair. So we are relying on you people. You are the last hope of whatever we know we can do, whatever we know, whatever we are expecting from the government. We are depending on you people. You people stop, right? The way we stop. You people do not do carry us along. We will stop. Because if you want to say something, they will thank you. They will catch you with the kind of policy. They will say hate speech. If you want to do, they will come around and say you are commenting violence. So we are depending on you people to connect us to the government so that we can now exercise our right to say this is what we want from the government and this is what we don't want.
All right, thank you, sir.
So now, what somebody made a mention somewhere at the Igogo, just explaining at one area like that under Abakaliki government. Precisely, come around there, you see.
Precisely where? Sorry.
Hello?
Hello, precisely where? In Abakaliki.
Above there, yes, above there, under Abakaliki government, above there.
Okay.
You come after St. John, come there and see what is going on. They came here, just play as if they want to do roads. They just do the road, pack the thing back. They pack the road back. Come and see it. They just reach very close to the creek. They stop. The rest of the and then complain who is feeling who is responsible. They pack those things back. And now you'll be expecting when the election will be coming, they will now come out. When are we going to stop all this? What is wrong with our leaders?
Okay, that's what part of what we are talking about. That they have an app, Mepea app, that is on Play Store. If you have your phone, you can download it. If you don't know how to do, you can ask somebody to help you do it. Download it, make this complaint there, so that it will get to government. By the time a lot of people from your community, your area, make such comments, complaints, I think government will be pushed to do something positively.
Okay. Even the community leaders, the time government. Government are using money to sort them out, and they will close now. Problem will continue.
Are you sure of what you are saying, that government gives them money? Is it not their doesn't it affect them
The
too?
contractors, not even the government, the contractors, not even, sorry, not even the government themselves. The government, sometimes government will push those things from the office. They will not follow it up to monitor how did this thing go, how did it end, do we execute this thing, do we meet up our targets? They will not push the thing, the contractors and the whoever that is monitoring, coordinating and integrating the thing will just go over and settle the whatever.
Okay, thank you. We have heard you. We have heard you, and I think the suggestion we gave you earlier, to complain and get more people to also complain. The government will do it. What do you think, Ngozi?
Okay, just like he mentioned something about the contractor, and I just want to chip this in. On the 25th and the 26th of last month, we had a program that we attended with the Bureau for Public Procurement. And all this in there, they are the things that they were well discussed, because they said to ensure transparency, they have moved from doing things manually to electronically. Now, Ebonyi State has an e-procurement site. This is where anybody, any citizen, if you feel you can do anything, you can carry out any activity of the government, you can make any procurement on government behalf, you can go there and bid, and it is very, very open according to the executive secretary of the bureau. Everything is very open. You just apply online, and everything is done online until the person that is qualified for the job is selected. So, and all this in, and they ensured us that they go for all these checking of contractors. Well, once they are working, they go to check at a particular time. If you are no longer carrying out, your work will be terminated and given to another person. So these are the feedback that we get from them. If the people say that, we also pointed out to them that so many persons are not aware of all this. Like, even for me, it was my first time of knowing that there was there is an e-procurement website in Ebonyi State, and it's actually existing. They brought it, they showed us everything, and everything is really working. Anybody can just log in. It is free, as long as you have a registered company with the CAC. You can use your details, your certificate and everything, and your tax identification number, and bid for government contract, and it is open. As long as you're qualified and you have a good bidding, you can get the contract and get it done. It is open for every citizen.
All right, we'll be rounding off now. Let's just take this last call and round off. Hello, good morning.
Okay, what I'm begging that my sister is Isabel. You know, it's good to talk, but let their own organization follow the contractors or the supervisors. Because all these contractors or the supervisor is the person that gives them return in office. And the person they give the project without organ. So me, I will let this organization also attach their member.
All right.
Every project that make the government they want to approve.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. All right, we'll be rounding off because of time. So we have listened to the complaints of people. I think people are getting aware, and people are interested in having a better society from the course we have gathered today. We listened to many people. I think people are beginning to be part of this process, and I think what they need is more of sensitization. So I hope that you will not relent in this aspect.
By God's grace, we are not relenting, and then we'll implore the citizen, do not relent in getting the information. Push for it, and then you will get it.
All right. Thank you. This is where we wrap it up on today's program, Transparency Radio. Thanks to my producer, Philippa Simeon, and the general manager of our station, Dr. Max Sylvester Ndolo, and the duty anchor. We thank all of you for being part of this program. I am Chukwubike Badu. See you next time. Bye.